My name is Ed, pastor at Speed Memorial Church, and this is Thursday Thoughts. And this week I was just thinking about prayer. In Luke 18, Luke's Gospel, chapter 18, Jesus starts out by telling them a parable, a story, and the moral or the reason for the story is that they should never stop praying and never lose heart. That basically seek and you will find, ask and you'll get the answer, knock and the door will be open, is what Jesus is teaching about prayer. And, because sometimes you pray and you don't get the immediate answer or the immediate result, and so he's trying to teach us never to give up in prayer. And so I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about prayer and just a hand motion when you pray, like, is it like that, or like that, or like that, or like that, or, and I'm only using it symbolically because I think this says so much about prayer when you, and I'm not saying you must pray like this, I'm just using this as a symbol to show when we lock our hands together, we kind of take ourselves out of the equation in terms of working, or in terms of trying to construct our own value system or what we approve of. And because in this culture, I think it's more of an applause thing. Is that how you applaud? Or I still think applause is weird. Putting your hands together to make a sound, to show approval. But you know what else are you going to do? We have to show approval for the things we approve of in a corporate sense somehow. I even went to a place where they called it a clap offering. It was like, let's give a clap offering to Jesus. And it seems silly to me that you would go before your king and just start smacking your hands together, when I think the more appropriate thing that Jesus is looking for, or God is looking for, is this: taking yourself out of the equation, taking your ability to make noise or to build things or to do whatever at that moment, setting yourself before God and praying for humanity, praying for the world we live in, praying for the communities we live in, praying for the cities we live in, praying for the churches we go to, our friends, our neighbors, our family, and not focusing so much on the applause aspect, but focusing more on putting our hands together and praying and never giving up in prayer. Paul says in one place, he says, pray about everything. Just pray about everything. Probably a good idea a lot of times is to pray before we talk, or to pray before we act. And realizing that the act of prayer is important to the kingdom of God, important to your life, and not just, we got to pray, putting it in a box. I mean, from the heart, and to go into your closet. Maybe you go into your closet and applaud, and that's cool. But I think that showing approval to Jesus isn't so much this as this. Showing approval in Jesus' kingdom maybe it isn't as much this, and it's just more of this. Just a ethereal silence sitting before the throne. A handing over of ourselves to God through Jesus, hear the Spirit that He has placed in our hearts. Spirit of creation, the light of creation, our hearts, so that we can engage each other in that manner. Maybe less applauding to each other and more of this to each other. And that's just my thought. But I'm hoping that some of these thoughts provoke a deeper understanding of who Jesus is, who this kingdom is, and that you carry on the discussion that I've started maybe with somebody else. And really the discussion was started by Jesus when He said, never give up praying. Don't lose heart when you don't see it the way you think it's going to be. Keep praying, and that peace is available, that unity is available, that love is available. So I hope you have a good day. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in church on Sunday.